Now, one thing I always like to do with my sculptures is I use taxidermy glass eyes in them, but I bake them in Super Sculpty. And a lot of people come to me and they're like, no, you can't do that. You can't put in Super Sculpty, you'll break. You're not my real dad. I hate you. I hate you. I mean, all of them say that. There's a lot of little Baragonis going out there. I don't know what the hell this is about, but no, yes, you actually can bake a taxidermy eye into an actual sculpture in the oven. Now here's the trick, we'll be going over that, and for the example here, we're going to be using the Newtcracker. Now the Newtcracker here, first of all, I would like to give a special thank you to Shock and Awe Films, who this is going to be used in one of the upcoming films. It's going to be The Christmas Mummy, or I Saw a Mummy Killing Santa Claus. Perfect title right there. Now, yes, and I'd like to thank that on the Terrifier 2 review that Newton Metz gave me a nice big shout out. Clap, Wellington, clap. Everybody clap. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. And, okay, so on that one, matter of fact, we'll put a link to that one down below. So let's do, I have Wellington do that. You don't want me touching the computer at all, especially with this thing going around here. We have to have a story about how I got my arm sometimes. A lot of Marty Stew stories in there, so I'll have to like tone it down a little bit. But, okay, so this guy right over here. So, all right, let's be going off then. Off to the Gogar Hole with the Newtcracker. Okay, and here's our Newtcracker over here. Okay, now here's the big secret. Are you ready, Wellington? Are you excited? Are you excited for the big secret? Okay, now here's the whole trick to the whole thing to be able to use this with Super Sculpty. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's get the microphone on. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. Okay, microphone is on. Okay. And we don't want to waste film because it's very expensive, so we're just going to keep shooting. The trick is, now I'm going to use a bigger eye. These smaller eyes are going to be used on the Newtcracker, but for the big eye, here's the big secret. You turn it upside down, and you fill it with either something like Lexel or any kind of silicon caulk. Just, I think Fetacil works too. So it ends up like these little guys over here. See how these have been pre-filled. Now what that keeps happening is, usually when you're baking with the Super Sculpty goes in there and expands and contracts and causes the eye to break. This will keep the eye from breaking. And okay, so that's the big secret. But let's keep going, we're going to attach them now. We've got the Aves Epoxy Sculpt as usual, the 2-part mix. And I'm going to attach the eyes first. Okay, I'm going to make them a little goofy. These are going to be a little lower and a little wider than usual. And see, I can press it right into there, face them forward. Okay. Here's kind of looks like Admiral Akbar. Where's the swamp? Where's the swamp? Admiral Snack Bar. Okay, I'm going to let that set in there. I'm going to grab it a little bit. A little roll of clay here. People call these all different things, like snakes of clay and spaghetti of clay and clay of clay or whatever, but this is epoxy anyway. I don't know where I'm going with this. And just give it a little bit of a grab here. Okay, and yep, we had a little extra of the Aves Epoxy, so I set a little rudimentary nose in there right now. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha, them ain't the fiddles. And I'm going to do the Anakin trick like I did with the head here, where I cover it with epoxy, then cover it with sand, so the clay sticks to it really good. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha! Oh boy, look at me! Happy birthdays to me! Cha-cha-cha-cha! Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha! Okay, yes, very good there. Very good there, the Newtcracker. But let's go over a few other things right here, too, now. Okay, so as you know that, the sculpting to this is actually would be the same as we did in the previous videos that we had, which were the Spined Chaos Beast, and also Elmo the Eye gets his own body. And, oh, and very important, too, the very, first one we did was about the tools. So that was basically everything that you want to know about the sculpting is basically the same thing put on this body. But there's a few extras onto this right here. As you can see, we have all these adornments right here. Is that the correct word, adornments? Accoutrements?
Sounds good to me, actually. Yes,
accoutrements? Oh, I'm using big words now. Take that, college boys. I now have a brain. So, but basically what I want to do with these is, when originally... These, I got some plastic buttons. These were, a matter of fact, I bought these like 30 years ago, but I got some cheap plastic buttons from what you get at a craft store. And see how they're like a little bit too shiny? They're too shiny and happy. Here's how we dull them down a little bit for this. Okay, let's switch over. Okay, so here we go. Here's how you get like a yucky look on gold. So first of all, we're going to use a, get out. We're going to take this one right here with the gold color. Now I already sprayed it with some satin clear, and I'm letting it dry for only pretty much like a minute or two because I want it to stay on there, because if it dries too much, the next stage will kind of just run off of it. So here's how we're going to kind of make weathered yucky gold. We're going to move over now to Citadel's shade paint here, Reikland Flesh Shade. Or maybe it's Reikland Flesh Shade, R-E-I-K. But anyway, mix it up nice and good. Make sure the cap's on, because this is expensive stuff. Okay. And very simply, we're going to open up. Let's make another video of my hand. Look how clean my nails are. And we're just going to goop it right on there. Try not to put my hand in the video. Stay. Ah, there, no problems whatsoever. No editing used for that one there, I got it perfectly. So that's all you really do to need to get gold or brass colors, kind of like, just a slightly yucky, not too yucky, is to simply add that, the Reikland Flesh Shade, and I'm probably going to hit a couple of dots of Agrax Earth Shade, after that goes down. And as you can see, let's bring them. You can see how that gives it that dirtier effect to it right there. And now off to the beard. Okay, now for the next step right here, we're going to use this product. How do you say that, Wellington?
That's pretty hair.
Okay, so that's wait. Okay, yes. Oh, yeah, very good, Molly. Very good, Molly. Molly, calm down, Molly. Molly, oh my God, go to commercial. Okay. Well, anyway, that was very harrowing right there. But okay, so this is pretty hair. Now, when did I get this? 1989. Where can you find it? I have no freaking idea at this point. Now, back in the day, you could get this. This was for doll hair, and I don't even know what they call it right now. But this is it. It's not crepe hair. But I remember one time somebody called it, I think it's called mohair, or maybe Angelina hair or something like that. So people out there, keep your eyes out for something similar to this, because I don't even know where you find it, because this is tremendous stuff right here. So basically what I did for the beard with this product you're never going to find unless you have a time machine, is pull off tufts of it, and I used fabric glue to stick it initially, and then I finished it off. After forming it in with the fabric glue, it was still quite a bit wispy, so I took an old brush, and I just used this right here. This is scenic cement that they use for all sorts of terrain and stuff like that. And basically what it is, it's watered down white glue. That's all it is, but these guys mix it perfectly. So with the second solution, I just used it to pat it down and get it to stick to the figure a little bit more, and just hold on to there, because this is going to be used filming, like we mentioned before, in the Newtwallen film, and he's going to be doing something very bad to somebody, and it'll probably be very bloody, so we'll probably have to change it after he's done, but that brings it right there. Okay, and to conclude this video, I would just like to say, at Rax's, just remember, diggity-dee! I saw Mommy killing Santa Claus. underneath the missile silo that night. Ah, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Them ain't the trumpets. Them ain't the trumpets. Ah, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Good night, Mets. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Wherever you are.